is this garbage?
Hello traders, welcome to the stream. Another decent day for the markets, and we're just going to start the stream with Bitcoin, looking for its highest daily candle close since May 20th. Nice, but just that pesky supply line of the downsloping consolidation structure Bitcoin has been confined in. It is clearly unbreakable, I guess. We are in the last 60 minutes of trading before the daily closes. It would be nice to see a breakout of that level, anchor point 1 and 2 here. They broke it out on May 20th, but it was not sustained. But what was really cool about that is, okay, they failed to break it and then sell-off occurred. But look, market participants regarded 67,554 as support not once but twice. 67,554. Previous highest candle close literally ever back from November of 2021. So pretty significant development there, where buyers are separating price from that level. Gotta like it, and that's really strong. I mean, so much demand that sellers were unable to really keep prices below 67,554 for long. So we're in pretty good shape here for all those altcoin setups, and Binance Coin probably going to make all-time highs in the next 24-48 hours. It's so close now. Third largest crypto in the entire world's about to do that. No one's talking about it. It's just like, what's going on, man? Like, that's a big deal. So, breakout attempt ongoing right now. I think a close above, 70,500 would do the trick. Less than 1 hour, okay? Obviously, the other way of looking at it, Wyckoff reaccumulation, where we just range bound. This would be your most conservative way of looking at Bitcoin, and not even really close to the top of the range. We would need to see Bitcoin trading at $72,900. And then that's when, we got the Hey song on deck, right? I got it ready to roll. We're just not there yet. But one cool thing about interpreting the market this way is the heart line of the midpoint of this trading range is being defended as support. And guess what? Well. There it is, chat. This was, everyone in the Patreon Citadel was pinged last night about this newfound development, which is hidden bullish divergence, which would imply continuation upward on Bitcoin. And here it is. I mean, today we're at the lowest levels of negative momentum we've seen since May 11th, and very close. I mean, pretty much neutral. And if we have any sort of up tomorrow, it could be flat tomorrow. We might very well see positive momentum again off of that hidden bullish divergence, and that's really freaking good, man. And one thing you got to really love about all that's going on, you got the Wyckoff reaccumulation structure, you got hidden bullish divergence on the MACD histogram on the daily time scale, and then you have the relative strength index, which is perfect. Just breached back into the bullish control zone, sitting at 61.43. So that means massive upside potential if market participants are willing before you become what we would consider overbought on the RSI, 70 plus. And we know the party doesn't end at 70 most of the time if it's real. So we got some, no expectations, no emotionalism, but mother of God, we got some seriously good technicals going on right now on Bitcoin, the US dollar, or the US dollar tether. And that's it. I mean, you have a multitude of variables implying upside next, not down. In fact, that there isn't really much of a bearish argument right here at all, even if it goes down. Like where was it? Where was the implied downside? There isn't really any. So how was the weekly? Good question. Look at it. Why not? The weekly rivaling the highest close ever. We got 5 days, 1 hour, but I mean, you are very close. The highest weekly candle close literally ever was $71,280.01. We're not far off from that, are we? Bullish and golden candle a few weeks ago, follow through the next week, indecision last week, and then this week potentially going. And wow, you can't. This is crazy. I mean, it's there. You tell me, right? You tell me. All right, so we have an established low on not just the price but the oscillator, right? Here it is. There it is. January 15th. And now we have a substantially higher low on price, but we have lower levels of relative strength. Just getting at, a little overbought, whatever, 71. These things normally go to like 84, 90, But right there, you tell me, here's a low on price, kind of, right? And here's the higher low on the bullish back test of this major zone here. It's support now. Is that not a form of hidden bullish divergence on the weekly RSI? Yes, no, maybe so, chat? Got something to say? Because you won't, like, if what we're witnessing is going on, you're not going to have much of a voice left in the chat because chat's going to be lit. So you better cherish these moments of dead chat because they won't be here much longer if these things play out. Enjoy it. No more tension. Sorry. You're going to be like, dang, man, I was here, but now all these normies are coming in that we've never seen before in our chat, and they're blowing it up. The hype's coming. I mean, yep, Paul Revere that thing. So weekly's good, daily's good. So we have variables that are lining up really well on not just the weekly, the daily, whatever. The altcoins have their beautiful setups, but just no one's been buying, and they may not buy. It could just fail if all this falls apart, but just patience, all I can say. All right, so,
Since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
Okay, forget Ethereum today. Let's just knock out BNB because it's a dream. There it is. You understand this is close to a God candle. 691.80 is the all-time high from 2021. You got as high as 688.50, a few dollars off. My alert set up to where by the cent, if we see an all-time high, I will hear it with the beep. So set those alerts up 691.81 if you want that all-time high alert on your own, charts. So that symmetrical triangle, we got a breakout here. You had the breakout, you even had the brilliant back test. And just tell you, and this is similar price action to what Bitcoin's doing, has been doing. So breakout, back test, and now gone. And it's a work of art. Really is. We'll see all-time high soon on this. Awesome. Okay, Ethereum elevated. If things continue as is, you're looking at $4,000+ targets. There's just overhead resistance there from history. Locally, major 786 retrace. But if they break that, you just have levels that you can't just ignore them. They're just there. Unfortunately, that's the way it falls on this chart. 4182, 4384, 4400s, and 886. Definitely could be a reaction there. And if they break that, that's when, you know, all right, some green pastures above 4,400 to straight up to all-time highs over there. But that's, again, that's a mouthful. It's saying a lot. There's a lot of things that have to be done. Adversity ahead of us on Ethereum. But, I mean, if we were talking about Bitcoin and its channel, remember down here, we were in the Shire. Dude, we're straight up like, we're near Mordor. I think we're fighting Shelob right now. Okay. Yeah, Ethereum primed for higher prices, probably, with all that's going on. Yeah, good. I mean, it's good stuff, man. Very good. So let's Solana, real quick, up 4%. What were we saying, man? Like, whatever. Like, this trade setup is active, positive P&L, up massively off the entry, and you're just waiting patiently for higher prices. And it does seem like you'll probably get them. I mean, it's up almost 4% today. And guess what? That's some like hidden bullish divert. Oh, here's a low. Here's a higher low on price with substantially higher levels of negative momentum, and like negative momentum since May 26th. And look where we are. I mean, that's completely matured divergence because you're that close to neutral. So in the coming days, we'll see if it flips to positive momentum and we start building on that, and we start rivaling the high we saw May 20th. Very nice. Hype in the chat for positive outlook on the markets at this current time till new data presents itself that would contradict what we're seeing here. All right. Good stuff on this one. Really is. I mean, it's really good stuff on the big four. XRP is a joke, of course. It certainly is. I mean, like, if we're talking about performance, it's a joke. But we're just going to look at it real quick. Okay, I mean, you can manage your risk. If you wanted to long this, okay, stop loss, I guess, below 50 cents, 49.8 cents, and just let it ride. Who knows the upside potential, and who knows how long it'll take to get there. Why not just own Solana? You have finite capital. I'll just own Solana. I'll just own Ethereum. I've just been owning BNB. XRP is a joke, dude. Okay, utility token, non-investment. And if you could try to consider it as an investment class, you're an idiot because it's the biggest loser in crypto. Like, legit. Same price as trading at 2017. Here it is. Wow. Amazing. Loser. Never going to change. I mean, if it changes, I'll be the first person to tell you about it, all right? Because we monitor this crap every day. So I do kind of like right here, but just it sucks. You have this bias. Like, okay, we can look at it like maybe we can manage our risk here at these levels, but then we know like it's a terrible underperformer forever, always. So it does mess up kind of like, oh, all right, I won't have any emotions. I won't think about it. It's like I do think about it. It's terrible. So anyway, it's been like this, and, you know, setups have like come and gone multitude of times while XRP is at the same price. So anyway, Jonathan, how you doing, man? Did you have a good day today? Did you see Nvda all-time highs, regional banks shaky, BNB's about to make all-time highs? Are we cool?
I like turtles.
Go over here.
All right, very nice. 2.545 trillion going for the highest daily candle close since May 20th. But if we got any stroke of luck in the next 40 minutes, it could be the highest daily candle close since April 8th. Doesn't really look like we've got any juice right now in crypto because it's just the dead time. I mean, if you're in this space, I mean, try to tell me how many times we've seen actual, real, legitimate price action in the next
and RSI
6
divergence
hours.
backtesting the
Never.
top from the 5th of December 2023. What do you think? Thanks for all you do.
Emmanuel, thank you so much for the 20 euro super chat. We'll look at SPA. Sure thing, man. Sure thing. Thank you for watching and contributing and just being here, man. Really appreciate that, dude. Much love. Across the pond, mate. Yeah. We will look. So there's nothing wrong with this chart. Just like bullish consolidation. I just really want to see it. Like, this is like such a big deal here. When are we going to do it? It will require no more suppression on Bitcoin. We're going to have to be testing 72K for this to happen. But this level here that's been so real, it was manufactured in May of 2021. It's June of 2024. This is years ago. An ancient resistance. We tested it in May 21st, pretty much tested May 27th, failure, but look how the buyers stayed resilient, and here we are going for another test, and could just be absorbing remaining supply there, and once that's absorbed, could be a mega breakout, and that would bode well and make sense for all the altcoin setups, Bitcoin reaccumulation, price discovery, unrealized losses for all these regional banks. Look like they're going to be insolvent soon. We're going to have maybe another crisis on our hands. Inflation out the yin yang, record levels of it in the West. So it would all make sense, dude. Okay? If that level gets broken, it would. All right, just real quick. Got to take a gander at it because it is hype, dude. It is Uniswap, where they thought it was all over with FUD and SEC summons notice. It was brutal sell-off, but it's kind of cool to see, like, the greatest tragedies in our lives, oftentimes if we have character and we get up off that horse and we don't never give up, our greatest tragedies end up being the catalyst for the biggest change of our lives, and then we will look back from the top of the mountain looking down and say, oh my God, that had to happen. It literally had to happen for my life to be where it is now. And that's the beauty of what happened. The Wells notice, it dumped, but what occurred? An 88% retrace in the completion of a bullish Gartley pattern in a long-term uptrend on Uniswap. So the greatest tragedy turned into the biggest blessing. Big pop today, up 20%, saw 1193. And that's a resistance, man. It's not a joke. It's up there. You got a lot of adversity until $14. You break 14, yeah. You're talking about Rolex levels. Oh my God. Whatever. As long as you heard what I said, makes more. Yeah, Rolex levels, $20, which is ridiculous because this was the most legendary trade setup of all the altcoins bottoming. This was it, number one. This and HAI, HAI, but man, it was just a dream. And now, new opportunity presented itself with the new M shape. Starscream, good. Oh my God, the music stopped. What the heck? $70,530.90 on the corn.
Hi Mitch, I would be very grateful for your TA on Loopcoin. It's the native meme token on the linear network which is about to be launched. Any value at this retracement level? Thanks bro, appreciate your input. Thumbs up.
Interesting that you're asking about Loopcoin and your last name's Lubin. Tell me you're the lead dev without telling me you're the lead dev. Thank you, dude. I guess we'll look at some lube, man.
Hi Mitch, I would be very...
Oh, sorry. Yikes. We will add that to the list, sir. Thank you for the contribution to this 100% crowdsourced stream, Joseph. Yep. We'll look. Hi in the chat for the greatest tragedies of our life becoming our greatest blessings. Let's go. Zcash had a good day. It was up 8% today. The M shape. I mean, could very well be the bottom of all bottoms, ushered in by an M shape. Holding that very pivotal $27 level. So real. It's could be the bottom, man. You can come back. We come back in 12 months, and it's like Zcash has doubled in price, and it wouldn't be weird. Reef Coin, my alert went off briefly before the stream, and there it is, man. These structures are here. They've been here. We're looking at them. I'm going crazy. Chat's dead. No one cares. And then it's like, finally, at least this one started going for the highest daily candle close of either April 23rd or possibly April 13th. Just the beginning, man. The trend's reversed. M-shape's completing. Type 2 returns. Key levels from history being regarded as support. Baba buoys holding us above the 200 simple moving average. Waiting for 2.7 cents. Really waiting for 3.7 tenths of 1 penny. And then a resistance is 2.7 tenths of 1 penny. Sorry. Worthless. But still, incredible technicals. Costs up 6%. Well, kind of goes without saying, it was a beautiful falling wedge pattern that broke out the date of May 18th and just continuing its ascent, nearing 100% measured move that would, again, is just upon us, 18.919 cents up there. Beautiful. And guess what? Once it hits that measured move, it would have appreciated in value 57%. And right now, off that breakout, it's up nearly 50%. You can't make this thing up, man. You can't make it up. That's a lot of upside, man. A lot of upside. Yeah, this is power hour, dude. Asia, what do? They're poor and they sell crypto. They don't buy. They just buy gold now. Gold and silver and metals. They also sell United States Treasury bonds, too, at record levels. So, no, still hanging around. Hanging around. Okay, Beetlejuice. Yeah. Yeah, there were a few more that were up a little bit today. Nothing that notable. I mean, Ethereum Classic, it was awesome and it rallied hard and it's been selling off, bleeding out, but caught some bids today. Gonna bullishly engulf and 31 minutes confirmed. I mean, everything else, 2% here and there, that's like nothing burger. That's like 0.5% really in crypto, Like, cool, dude. I mean, yeah, awesome. Like, Neo's incredible. I think this thing's about to do it. I think this is actually like, okay, it's a little off because, man, there's an inflection point just below us, but we have a completed M shape, and it's like, how will we do it? We could just do it like this. I know, it's almost kind of risky here, playing it like this, because you get stopped out and there could be a better entry technically, but it's that 886 that's just being defended. It's the way the market conditions are improving, and you can have yourself a bread and butter harmonic trade setup, dude. I mean, it's almost like this. Yeah, how do you do the A point? It could be up here, or it could be $22. Depends. I think, like, if this thing's gonna go, this is the bottom of the uptrend, and we're about to go to $31.50, $38. Like, that's the way I think that it would happen. So we could have third and fourth targets, aggressive, stupid crypto targets, where it doesn't make sense, but it actually makes all the sense in the world. Because I just don't think y'all understand what's coming. Something like this. And if we have it like that, we're that aggressive, we could have a way looser stop loss. Look at this thing, man. Okay, we have it like that. 4.3 to 1 on just target 1, the C point. I mean, we could be pretty loose on this. And you just have the Casey Stubbs target, then you have the bigger time targets. Dang, dude. Don't sleep on these Chinese. This is Chinese, man. China to me. China. Don't worry, dude. 200 moving average. Are you kidding me? Trend is prevailing. Bullish. I mean, unbelievable divergence. Look at this. What the? Like, that's a low. And here's your exact same low. And it's almost inexistent negative momentum, and we're already flipping to positive today. Impending price action reversal to the upside implied on the daily after a gorgeous M shape. I know it's a little weird because of volatility, but this thing's kind of perfect, man. All right? Harmonics, trend analysis, technical indicators, we have even possibly chart patterns. It's all the makings of a Velocity athlete on Neo. We got a coin alert. What? Okay. Hype in the chat. It's really just not different from all these other ones. Like it's a homogenous looking market for some. Okay, Larry, there it is. You have a chance. You have your chance. Do not come back. If Neo's trading at $20 and you start crying about it, come here. Don't come crying here. Hand delivered to you, silver platter. Don't get wrecked, and don't F this up. Don't F it up, dude. People find ways to F these golden opportunities up, and it would be folly to just ignore something like this. Ignore Filecoin. Go ahead and ignore Algo. Go ahead and ignore Tezos. Ignore these, OXT. Ignore them, dude. Go ahead and get wrecked. Real Boss Men's friends with Casey Stubbs. Tell him we say hello. Tell him we appreciate his stuff, dude. But Scott Carney's also the king. He is the godfather. Had a good conversation with Einstein of Wall Street. His name's Peter Tushman. He's the most documented man on Wall Street. Had that conversation with him this weekend. If you want to, about 730 of y'all in here, if you go give him a follow on Instagram. I don't think they really do YouTube as much or Discord, so it's an Instagram thing. Hold on, I'll link it and I'll send it, and just tell him I sent y'all his way. One moment. All right, I'm gonna share this. I'm good friends with the son, and this guy's been on Wall Street for, since 1985, and he's just got a lot of knowledge. So check him out. I think they have their own paid service and stuff like that, like a trading academy, whatever. You can do that too. I'm just saying. He's kind of part of this universe now, the Mid-Trade TA universe. He's an ally, so I'm just giving shout out to him because I do trust. I don't do shout outs ever, right, or endorse people, so I'm just giving a shout out to him. Okay, so Neo hype in the chat. Set up, man. The world is yours. That's where we are in the movie of Scarface. When he's outside, it's about dawn, and the blimp is there, and it just says it. The world is yours. That's where we are on this market right now. So, what are you going to do? You ready for the montage? Ready for the literal money counter to come on, and they start playing that music? Or are you just going to say, nah, I'm beta. I'm good. I'm not going to risk anything. I'm sit cash and be a joke. Okay, that's your right. Look at these things. There's M shapes completed, type 2s, divergence. They may fail, right? They just, okay, we're just never going to catch the bids ever. All right, whatever. They're super illiquid, too hot, same situation. It just looks like it's just anytime now. Any day now on hot, they break that 2.6 tenth of 1 penny level. Oh my God, hot's up 20% today. I can't believe it, man. Wait. It was set up for this. Loop ring, same situation. Tree peak guy, he's like, yeah, oh my God. Getting ready, dude. It may fail. The bids may never show up. We may never get the reinforcements, but it's there. Opportunity presented itself. Are you prepared? Struggling man, thank you, dude, for the kind words. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the like and the viewership in general. Thank you. Algo, are they going to do it? I don't know. I don't know if they'll ever do it, man, but it's there. We're set up for way higher prices, but it may not happen. So, all right. H-bar, same thing. It may never happen, but it looks pretty good to me. Like anything above 10 cents, solid. Again, man, I'm just kind of reiterating. Like I know we looked at these yesterday every time because it's just this is how it is. Dots, the other one that looks good. Dots up 2.4. I mean, this one's a dream. This one's a dream, man. Like it's so easy to manage risk. Okay, stop loss below 6.666 cents. Yeah, we need Jesus. Yeah, but they're just back testing inflection point of support. Patience is the only thing I can tell you. One would be owning this, sitting in Polkadot. They'd own the asset with a protective stop loss setup that is strategic, like we said, and you let it ride. And every day is going to go by. You're going to live your life. Oh, man, Dot didn't do anything today. All of a sudden, one of these days, dang, dude, I got stopped out. Or, dang, dude, Dot's up 25% in less than 24 hours. Oh, my God. One of the two things is going to happen. Good news is, if you get stopped out, minimal losses, you don't lose much. But if you win, oh, man, we're talking stupid upside, 30+% upside minimum on Dot. So just trying to make a point here. The only way you'll make money on these altcoin setups is patience, perseverance. Understand what you're looking at as a high probability outcome of up next, not down. It's just Composite Man wants you to run to greener pastures so he can acquire your position at these prices before he marks it up to $9.50, $10+ on Filecoin, the easy targets. And if the trend continues, well above that, talking $16, $17. But that could be 3 to 9 months from now. Motive, that's not what I said. That's what Lennon said that. The commie, but whatever. Still a good quote. Yeah. All right. So I just look through these ones that are showing wonderful structural developments, completely matured. All we're waiting for the bids to come in. They may never come in, but the time is nigh. Getting real close based on what Bitcoin's showing us. Okay. So just knock out the spider real quick. Had a good day. It was up, 0.11%. It's actually up more after hours, 0.14%. I remember they defended the old all-time high from April 1st as support. Just hanging in there, man. Just hanging in there. Very strong. No one's selling yet. Dow Jones Industrial Average, we could be looking at, the highest low in human history on this index. Yeah. Like we're probably looking at a big old structure here. There it is, something like this. A demand line. They're defending for now. Could be going for part 3. Pathetic performance from sellers so far, but the trend is extremely bullish. And just okay, that's what we got. Dow Jones. Very nice. They defended the bearish control zone. They prevented us from staying confined within that, and that's really good, I think. So let's see if we're going to get a one low, the second low, a confirmation low on the Dow Jones, and that means, oh, we're going back up to 39,880 and maybe 40K again. We just recently saw that for the first time literally ever. So they've made hats. Okay. NASDAQ Composite is up 0.17%, holding in there, near all-time highs, just hanging around, Beetlejuicing, Paul Wallen a little bit, 16,857, very nice. IWM, small caps. I mean, it's almost like, why do we look at this? We wouldn't, because we never own it, because we know what's we know what makes up the Russell 2000. And almost half are complete and utter jokes of companies. So we would just own an individual stock, or we would own a superior index fund, which is all three to this one. So whatever, cool, it's elevated, it's above $200. Congratulations. You'll never make money owning this, really, like meaningful money. I mean, you'd have to be levered up. You'd have to have some call options. You're just not gonna perform well owning the Russell 2000. Like, even if it goes up to 230, it's garbage. I mean, how many assets are going to be going up that amount anyway? You don't need it. It's a joke. Okay. The XRP of the index funds, for sure. Okay. We got 17 minutes till the daily close on crypto. If you're enjoying the live stream, please hit the like button, the bell, sub. Thanks for being here. All right. Yeah, we got some crypto miners breaking out. Dude, we're just knocking out, we're doing the runs, right? Like, hey, across the markets is kind of the name of this stream. And we're doing that. We're going across the markets. Gold, here it is, flat. In this market environment with Nvda and high-flying tech doing things, Bitcoin poised for crazy upside. I don't know if this is going to keep melting up. It's a risk-off asset, so, but you got all that inflation, central banks buying it. I mean, it could keep floating on up, but it's probably not going to perform as well as what we're about to see on Bitcoin and these altcoins. But it did have its good run. It's incredible. So what an uptrend, bullish breakout, all-time highs. March 1st, we're going places, but it just went up all those percentage points. It just went up. I mean, as high as 18% in 81 days. It's still up 12% in 97 days. Okay, well, the upside could be limited. And if it is going to go up higher, it's probably not going to perform as well as like these alts and Bitcoin and probably Nvda and maybe AMD. I mean, freaking Microsoft pivoting. You see that? Google, dude. And there's gold. And that's great, man. Great to own some of you, whatever. Silver getting routed. Bearish engulfing candle confirmed. Confirmation of a candle close below a key inflection point from 2020, a high. So not really great there. Just correcting. And what if an 886 happens? It wouldn't matter. As long as a higher low comes in that's higher than $26, you're good. But yeah, just what I'm saying. Like, cool, it had its run, and now we're looking at a bunch of risk on assets getting ready, man. Not gonna really be great. Silver, great. It's metal, dude. Awesome. And it had a run. You're kind of pushing your luck a little bit for a big old melt up in the very short term when you just had this. You had a really good run, man. Animal Spirit's going somewhere else, at least for probably a little while. All right, silver. Commodities, cool. I know people are going to start tuning out when I look at commodities. I try to make commodities look sexy, Okay, so let's look at like coffee futures, again, above 220, piercing line reversal. It could be headed to 250. Remember, the trend reversed on this one. You had a big old breakout too, 250, 277 maybe. If it's going to continue, nice. Natural gas, fell back below 264, whatever, sideways since mid-May. Cool. And then most commodities were kind of down today, man. Yeah, most were down. Orange juice, maybe the party's over. Again, man, commodities, some of them have really good runs. Cocoa futures hanging in there, but well off its high, and it's just probably not the place to be. The risk on crazy tech crypto is what seems like is the place to be right now for a party. Okay. Platinum, and also dumping hard. I mean, just it was such a good run off that valley, the third valley, and now here we are testing an old level from July as support. It's metals, man. Yeah, it's gonna happen. So you get it. That's kind of what's happening right now. Okay, I guess we can knock out these two requests. Pathetic. No, you just wait, man. I hope you're enjoying this no request stuff, because all the scammers are going to come out of the woodwork. Going to be requesting literally everything. Things that haven't even been created yet are going to be requested. Chronolive, EK, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, man. Cheers, dude. From over there. All right. SPA, the US dollar, he says quadruple MACD bullish divergence. He's right. He's literally right. I mean, they've somehow continued to diverge. Yeah. Can't say you can't manage your risk here. I mean, RSI is now showing it. It wasn't, now it is. It's not in oversold territory, but that's diverging. That's a low on price, the exact same low on price, but with a higher level of relative strength. No longer in the bearish control zone, which is really nice, above 40. A lot of upside potential. Trading right at that 200 simple moving average. You see that? That's crazy. And yeah, it's that peak from December 2023. So yeah, you could be onto something. Certainly. Is it almost wedge-ish, right? Maybe not. I mean, it could maybe be interpreted as a wedge, kind of like that. Yeah, sure. Go with God. Have a stop loss set up somewhere strategic, 10.5 cents or something, and let this thing ride. And your target, I think the only target that makes sense is right here.
Squirrely tipped $32.33. Ticker dollar Bitcoin, please. Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu. Much love, Mitch. 0.00847888 ETH.
Thoughts on Yian Finance YFI, USDT, 2.11529216 Uni.
Squirrely, thank you so much for the
32.33 repeating, of course.
We'll look at Harry Potter, Sonic Obama, Inu coin. Much love. Back at you. And Boring Finances, thank you so much for the 2418. We will certainly look at YFIE. That again, anything above 74.50 could be the promised land. Thank you. We'll look. So SPA, yeah, you're at that point, man, where it's kind of death or glory situation. The MACD histogram and kind of the RSI are implying glory next. Not, I mean, one could set up it'd be a very easy trade setup to post. I mean, dang, dude. But it's SPURX. It says there's volume. It says like 20 million volume. Okay, if that's real, then shoot, dude. Let's do this thing. Leroy Jenkins this thing. Yeah, good request. Emmanuel.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei.
Let's go to Lube Coin. Lube, there it is on Bitmart. Okay, I don't think you want to see this, dude.
Thank you for all the knowledge
Here's
and
your
confidence
friggin'
you have
Lube
helped me
coin.
build over the last 6 years. No other person has ever come close to influencing the financial aspect of my life as much as you have. God bless you, man.
Emmanuel, are you trying to make me cry here, or you want me to cry tears of joy? Thank you, dude. Hype in the chat for Emmanuel. Those are that made my day. Those are the kindest words anyone's spoken to me today. So thank you for that. I will hold that in my heart. W's in the chat for that. Thank you. But
Can
unfortunately,
you check out Harmony on KuCoin? Thanks
Blue's not
G
looking good.
Gemstone 1/USDT.
Mugs, we can look at one Harmony coin. Yes, sir. We'll do it. There is nothing to do on this. I don't care if you're saying bullish divergence. How do you know? It's collapsing. Yeah, it's oversold. What if it goes down, loses 30, 40% more of its value, and then pivots on the RSI at 23.7, and still diverges after losing 30, 40% of its value from here where it is right now? Just no, there's nothing you can do here. It's a loser. It seems like they listed it to do what you do with lube to people. That's what it looks like on lube. So sorry, dude. Joseph, you might need to change your last name, okay? Yikes. Sorry, man. It's just...
All I know is you never had the makings of a varsity athlete.
All right, Harry Potter coin next. Type in the chat. Dang, dude, there's a lot more now. There used to be not as many. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. It was the dream. A couple times, man. I mean, that first trade setup played out like the Jesus. All three targets achieved, I think. And it was done. But then an M shape developed, and then classic accumulation after the M shape completed. And here you go. It ran back up to near all-time highs. And now I'm just selling off, and you're at a point now where it's kind of tough. I mean, there's no way to strategize for stop losses here at this current time. It's elevated. I mean, if they put in a higher low than 9 cents, it would be the highest low, I think, ever. And yeah, 20 cents is a big breakout point. Could just be a major reaccumulation range because you got a low here, and now you got higher lows coming in. Let's get a higher low again. Retest 20 cents, break it, and then go off double in value to 40 cents. And then, you know, up there at 40 cents, we can summon Voldemort or something like that, you know. There you go. That's Harry Potter. It was a dream, and now it's like, oh, wow, tornado touchdown, EF4. Oh, another tornado. You know, if we're talking about in weather terms, another tornado touchdown, and it was beautiful. And now the tornado's like dissipating because it happened. And so, like, you know, if you're a chaser, a storm chaser, or a trader, it's kind of like, well, the tornado just dissipated and the system's kind of collapsing because it's done. All right, it's over. So we're just going to wait for new developments on the radar, on the chart. Yeah, there's nothing here. It was great, though. Great run. Pivot and go higher. Sure, hopefully. All right, YFIE. Thank you again, Squirrely. The Ethereum contribution. Oh, Mezzo Gamma, dude. Hey, man. I know that guy. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's just like on this one. I don't know if it's ever going to be okay, man. I don't know. I mean, kind of locally, it looks like crap. But as long as if it can break 74.50, which it can't, clearly, since April, look, it broke back down April 13th. And never again have we seen prices really above that level. And until that happens, you got to say screw IFI. But if we ever hear a beep above 74.50, some magic could be in the works, where I think 11,343 would be the target above 77,450. Okay, so maybe have your alert set up, but other than that, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of downside potential if they want to take it lower. I mean, God, there's no support until $5,200 at this current time, but it could just be doing what a bunch of other alts are doing, and you know, the rising tide lifts all ships. But you think you know where I was going with that? We would be ad-libbing the P to the T. It could be that situation. So there you go. YFI. Cool, dude. Weekly, solid. I mean, kind of fine. It's the whole, I mean, it's all set up. It's just range bound, and maybe eventually they take this thing higher. It's just, I'd probably be betting on other things. Just saying. You got no volume on this crap. It's kind of a dead asset for now. But yeah, have your alerts set up. That's all I can say. Let's go to Harmony for Mugs. 1. Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, it's just it's in that handful of good setups. Yeah, waiting at this point, you would own the asset. You understand? You own Harmony, and you're waiting probably for 3.4 cents, probably for 4 cents, probably for 5 cents. That's it. You own Harmony because you're in a well-established uptrend. You have the harmonic structure completed. Pretty much got a type 2 return. Stage is set for way higher prices. In the short term, target, I mean, upside potential 23 to 34% upside from here. Just before we see a level of inflection from history from June, August 2022, February 2023. It's just a real level. It's not a joke. So that's it. Well, look, and really, I mean, 2019, the first time. Very real. But yeah, you're set up for higher prices. If you own this, you're holding, and you are waiting. That's it. It's like Filecoin. It's like Basic Attention Token. It's like all these other ones, man, that we've gone over this stream, and some have not been mentioned, whatever. Stage is set. It's very similar to Neo. Yeah, Neo, what we looked at and set the trade setup earlier. Reef coin. It's like Reef. It was like Uni, but Uni blew up in a positive way. So that was the last request of the stream. We've been live now for 57 minutes, and it is currently time for the local on the 8s, man. Top of the hour. Let's go back to Bitcoin for the daily candle close, where we will just be, will we be breaking out? It looks like it, yeah. It looks like 1 minute, 20 seconds till, I mean, you tell me. This is pretty accurate anchoring here. I'm trying to be as conservative as possible with the anchoring. Let's try to make it perfect here, right there. That's going to be a breakout if all stays the same or higher in 1 minute. But again, remember what happened the first time. We broke out and failed. But that's okay. The new data presenting itself is this. After the failed breakout, this is most recent data, which is a confirmation low of a key level from 2021. Right here, the candle high close from November 2021. Now confirmed as support, and now we're back on the upswing. 30 seconds till a confirmed bullish breakout if all stays the same. And you can even see the breakout unfolding. It already broke out on the 4 hour. And then we had a back test. And now we're getting a go. We're getting an engulfing candle. So you have a break that can go on the 4 hour unfolding. I'm just, right, it could fail, but I'm just, and it's not that significant of a time scale at all. But that is kind of happening right now in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is, chat. We have a confirmed bullish breakout of the consolidation structure that began its development March 14th.
Look here. Look, listen.
All right, man. All right.
And a little kid in the background going crazy.
That just happened, man. It's beautiful. Whoops. Oh, no. Did I just do something? Opened up trading view accidentally. Closing trading view. We did it, man. We did the breakout thing. And in this regard, right? It could also be interpreted as sideways. We haven't broken anything yet, and that's fine. The most conservative way of looking at it right here. Again, top of the hour. Reiterating, you got a lot more you have to see Bitcoin do if you want a true range-bound breakout, a reaccumulation breakout. Okay, and just to refresh your memory of what we have discussed since May, early May, is this. What I think we have going on is right here. Number 2, schematic. Wyckoff reaccumulation with spring action. I mean, it's like perfect, except we got even better technicals on this schematic where we had a spring and then we actually had a confirmed back test of spring, which is so powerful. And we are nearing, like this is where we are in the reaccumulation structure. We're not quite there. We're very close to the top of the trading range. And then we should see maybe some consolidation there. But if we get a short squeeze, I mean, we may not be sitting there for very long before the short squeeze cascades into more shorts covering, more squeezing into, we just get something like that, man. So this is where we are, though. Like if what we're interpreting is real, all of this has happened, and we're right here. You see where my little arrow hand is? Hey, it's the hand, dude. That's where we are. I mean, we've already jumped across the creek, put in an inverse head and shoulders pattern to boot, little bonus structure, and now we're just making our way to the top of the trading range to you. All right. Did they misspell Wyckoff? Get wrecked, dude. Could have been the imposter Wyckoff, man. Like said, dude, it's because I get gaslit, and when I schedule the stream, the likes are not hidden. So when I go live, though, of the scheduled stream, it changes to not having likes every stream. So it's like, it's really tough to get in that. I don't know. It's tough, man. To remember that. BNB is so close. Real quick, big shout out to Pump It Up. Thank you for the 4 months of continued support in the Patreon/Citadel. Echo Leaf, thank you for the 9 months of continued support in the Citadel/Patreon. And then Nvda, thank you for the 16 months of continued support. Really appreciate y'all. And it is the 4th of the month, so it is the 4th best day to join the Patreon, where you get access to trade setups, education, premium discords. You just get a little bit more intimate education. Okay, so thank y'all. All right, so I just say this because it supports me, it supports my team, and it's not like I'm raking in money with sponsorships or monetizing on YouTube. I'm not doing any of that. I don't do that, and that's what makes me special. It makes me, just another category of streamer. I am pure, very, very pure. Okay, well, I mean, that's kind of,
Anonymous tipped $25. I like when you cover commodities. Can you check out live cattle futures?
Anonymous, thank you so much for the $25 contribution. Certainly, here it is. Live cattle futures down 0.24% today. Kind of similar-ish to the Dow Jones. The only deviation might be, instead of a higher high, it's kind of a slightly lower high, but they're kind of trying to put in a higher low than the previous low, the highest low literally ever. And look what they're doing. It's like an old 2014 all-time high. What was once the old resistance, well, it was violated by sellers in December, but those buyers, they were unable to really do anything once they violated the level and broke it. Buyers came back in, recaptured the level, and now we're witnessing buyers reconfirm the validity of an area that was once resistance is now flipping to support. So that could bode very well for this chart, where we continue and we go retest 190, 191. It's not a realm possibility. We see a second test down here if things get bad for commodities while risk on goes nuts. Okay, that would be even better. It could. You already see. You can see what happened right? Spring, you already got the back test of spring, May 1st. It's perfect, dude, right? I mean, we're not like, oh, kind of. It's literally to the dollar to the cent doing that right there. So you just don't know if it's going to get another test, but nice. There you go. Thank you for the 25, dude. Yeah, definitely. Like, if you're in crypto like this, like we are, yeah, of course, no jab. I never took that garbage propaganda depopulation attempt from the globalist elitists, dude. You kidding me? Never in a million years would I've taken that crap. Thanks for asking. That's your cattle futures, man. Get wrecked. Purchasing power. That's why you got to own these tech stocks, man, to keep up. That's right, Brad. Brad had to take it, man. If you wanted to keep working here. Yeah, right. So what a day, man. Like, it was a great day, dude. Like, let's look at Coinbase real quick. The crypto adjacent. Coinbase, it's beautiful. A falling wedge breakout. They defended the level once and twice. 2 piercing lines to boot. Bullish and golden candle confirmed today. Once they break that 248, 250 level, $282, $300 plus. And then the Jim Cramer, we like Coinbase 368 or whatever he said in that price. That's probably where it's going to wind up eventually. What an uptrend. Our composite man accumulated his position way lower, and now all these bullish things are happening in this bullish trend, and it's like, are you going to ignore that? Imagine ignoring that. Like, it's crazy. Coinbase, MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy only up 0.7% today. Kind of insane. High sensitivity to the crypto market. And that's what's surprising about it. So, but I do think eventually you have hard targets. The gap fill from 2000, 2,264, and then the all-time high, 3,328. Can guarantee you MicroStrategy is a better company now than it was in the year 2000. Hands down. Just by owning Bitcoin, which is kind of insane to think about, but that's the world we live in now. And we can look at these miners, the Bitcoin miners, which Wolf Tang, it did it, man. Freaking did it. Duplicating. Oops. Yeah, man. The accumulation continued. It was the highest low, and now 232 is breaking. 232 is a level from a long time ago. It was the first low in human history in 1996. I think that's so significant. If the price is trading above that, where it could go, it could be ludicrous. I mean, I'm targeting for $4 minimum here. And like before today, that was like, oh, doubling. But sorry, it went up 50 cents. So no longer doubling, but upside potential, 60% now. Upside. Just to that, and then they break that, which is very, very real possibility with what's happening. Bottoming base down here for years. 612. You just don't, I mean, any, like, look what happened. Wolf in November 2020. Remember when Bitcoin hit $69,000? Wolf went to 4388. You don't think Wolf could make just a 23 to 38% retrace from its high? I don't think you know what's going on. 1090, 1720. Yeah, that's probably where we're headed if you give it enough time. You're looking at the comet. The comet is here. It's either time to get on board with these miners, because a few others look like this too, or you're gonna have a serious level of regret for not owning these. They're high volatility and all that, but my God, dude, they're in the basement and they're poised. There's accumulation signatures here at basement levels with maximum ungodly upside. Just think about it like this. If Wolf Tang just goes to its most shallow retrace from its all-time high, it appreciates in value 317%. Unfathomable to our minds in gains. That's crazy. Imagine if you have a call option on that. What happens, man? Your life changes. Yeah, your portfolio moons. Yeah. But then cores today was up 40%, which not much to really look at. I mean, just kind of didn't have much data, What could you do? You could say, all right, it's a range. It's the range. And it broke the range and actually broke out May 22nd. Back tested the breakout May 23rd and then engulfed on the 24th and it's been gone. Wild. There you go, dude. All-time highs on Core Scientific Incorporated, up 40% today, pulling a GameStop of sorts, right? Then we have like the largest of them, CleanSpark, which is set up for our prices. They're just not doing it. And maybe they never do it. I don't know. I mean, we don't act like we know. All we know is the line in the sand for our position. 1358 below that, I don't think you want to own it. I think there's tremendous downside potential if they break 1358. But if they keep this thing elevated and hold this thing up, I mean, you have a $23 to $26 target on CleanSpark. It's just, dang, they're struggling up there. Really struggling. Marathon is kind of holding in there in a really good spot. God, remember the 4 hour? This was set up so perfectly. It's still set up perfectly. Possibly putting its highest low here. You got to break $21, man. It has to happen. It hasn't occurred yet. But if they do it, max upside. You got crazy upside to $31 eventually on Marathon. HUT is an active trade setup that you have to be patient and wait. You had your entry, godlike entry. You've been sitting in it waiting. You've been not really making anything, and you're kind of making something off the entry, off the lows. But your target is eventually $18. You just have to live your life and own it and wait. And one day you'll wake up after some green can. Eventually you'll wake up and you'll be up 90% from where you are right now in your position, most likely. It's the bottom, man. We are at the bottom, not the top, the bottom. That's all I can say, man. It's where we are. All right, dude. What a stream. It's been a great stream. Great stream. I really appreciate y'all coming out. Thanks for the 700 plus people still here. But you just wait, man. Once we get some real price action on Bitcoin, and if the TA is respected, I'm just going to say it at this point, if the TA is respected on Bitcoin, the weekly and the daily, and even kind of the 4 hour, there's going to be a lot more of y'all in here, and there's going to be a lot more chat going on. There's going to be a lot more chaos. There's going to be a lot more of, should I buy now? Questions. We're just on the cusp. It's been 3 months, and you're still here. You're about to win, probably. Your patience of waiting for 3 months is going to be playing out soon. So just pay attention and understand that. And remember that. Put that in your memory. Oh, this is how you win in the markets. Got it. Patience. So thanks again, y'all. Patreon.com/MitchRayTA. Check it out to support this 100% crowdsourced community. I'll be back. Till next time. Respect the TA.
Thinks he's Captain Tying Knots. When everyone needs some knots tied, they go to him.
I don't know, sir.
You worry too much. Everything is beautiful. There's nothing to worry about.
My name is JP. I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.